in such an exercise, the usual thing is to see where we are as a country, how far we have come, look at the challenges, and for him to profess solutions to these challenges that confront us as a nation. And for me, I think that he has delivered a perfect message, because this is a message that looked at our challenges, where we are, what our situation is, the true state of the nation, you know. And he gave us a proverb that's because even prior to his message, I was also anticipating that there's going to be a lot of serious revelations, because now that we have assumed office, that is when we will know the true state. And indeed, some of the figures that the president put out is alarming, and it is clear that the economy is in crisis. There is a downturn in the economy. Nothing is working, and therefore there is a daunting task ahead of us to make sure that we bring the economy back on track, to the extent that we are owing as much as 721 billion cedis as a country, to the extent that we have to service our debts with an amount of 280 billion. We are in crisis, you know. And for me, it's not just about lament, it's not just about stating the challenges that we have or trying to look at our current situation, but he also professed solutions to it. So a lot of business people rather prefer using the ports of our neighboring countries because it's relatively cheaper. So if I have to bring my goods through Togo or Cote d'Ivoire, and it's going to be cheaper for me, every prudent business person wants to cut costs. And therefore, people are moving away from our ports and using our neighboring ports, because it's much lesser doing it's less expensive doing business in these ports, and we are losing business. And the point is that, for me, as somebody who lives in Tema, who is an MP for Tema, representing the people of Tema, this has created a situation where a lot of the businesses connected to the harbor are no more functioning, and they are sending people home and all that because there's no business. I have a situation where I have engaged some clearing agents who now clear all their goods from Togo. They don't clear through the Tema port. So we are losing revenue, you understand? So if the tax regime is revised and some of these nuisance taxes are removed, it brings down the cost of doing business. And what it means is that it's going to attract more business. And all the businesses that are connected to the harbor will now resurrect and be functioning, and they'll be able to employ. So even as government have plans to create employment and employ people, we must also create the necessary environment to invest, to attract investors who can come on board, to come and also put their money here. So there is a lot that the NDC government, John Dramani Mahama, have to offer to the people of Tema West. And I believe that the policy initiatives they have put in place is going to go a long way to help this cause.